Storms have always had destructive and dangerous connotation in Western cultures, but in so many other cultures, such as the Mayans, storms represented a cleansing or rebirth. We can see this in Linda Hogan's book Power, which is a coming-of-age story about a young girl named Omashito, who is part of the Taiga tribe. When the book first opens, we see this massive storm wreak destruction on the swamplands of her tribe. During the storm, Omashito goes outside to save her boat. In an attempt to take cover, she seeks Methuselah, a tree that's hundreds of years old that was planted by the Spanish. And to her surprise, the tree has been uprooted. The aftermath of the storm represents the idea of cleansing, as it wiped out Methuselah because it didn't belong on the land of the Taiga people, whereas Omashito is connected to the people of the land, so she survived. And the storm can be interpreted as a sort of rebirth for her. The book's main use of figurative language is as one long extended metaphor, from the storms washing things clean to the symbolism of the wind. The wind is a spirit, and to the Taiga, it is seen as their life force, something that each one of them carry within. Omashito, more than most, has a super strong bond to the spirit of the wind. She also has a strong connection with the spirit of Sissa, who represents power and strength, and takes the form of a black panther. Her tie to these spirits is why she feels so deeply connected to nature and to her spirituality. The story has elements of grief and sacrifice. For example, when Amma leads Omashito out into the swamp to sacrifice a sick black panther, her bond with Sissa is what causes her to feel this loss of the panther's life so deeply. Amma made the sacrifice in order to keep the Taiga tribe culture strong, because if the Taiga would have seen the panther sick, it would have been a sign that the tribe's spiritual connection had been weakening. Amma sacrificing it was a way of giving the panther a death that it deserved, even though it caused grief for Omashito. Throughout the aftermath of the actual storm and the aftermath of the death of the panther, we see the change in Omashito as she struggles between the two knowledge systems she grew up with: the culture of her tribe and the mainstream knowledge from her school and her family. We see her come to terms with the fact that she feels more of a connection with nature, the earth, and the animals than with the way the outside world views these things. When she accepts this truth, we see Omashito become this young woman who is so deeply connected with her culture and nature, she feels as though she finally belongs. All those years ago, when she used to look up to the sky and ask for it to take her home, she realized she should have been asking to fall back into the earth, because that's where she finally feels at peace.